Okay, today we're going to be talking about a problem that I'm having with this JS30EX Jackson Dinky. It's a great guitar. I did upgraded the pickups from the Jackson standard Jackson active pickups. I found them to be quite muddy. The problem that I'm having with this guitar is the action is completely set as low as it'll possibly go, and it's still a little on the high side. And I'll show it from this side. And it's so low, the bridge sits so low that you really can't go any further. So if you press the bar down, it seems to bind up. So the only other option in this case would be to raise that neck up. Okay, at this point, that neck needs to be raised a little bit in order to be able to raise the bridge to make this all work the way it's supposed to. And today we're going to be talking about doing a neck shim. So the next step is to loosen the strings and remove the neck on the guitar. I've already pretty much loosened all these up, and we'll go to the next step. Next, we'll remove the neck by taking a Phillips head screwdriver and loosen the screws one by one. See, I cut out a piece of that cardboard that is just about the size of that neck, and what I'm going to start, as you can see, I've already started trimming it. I'm going to trim it to fit that cavity right there, okay? And then we'll go from there. Slowly trimming this into place just using common scissors, and we're going to make that, you know, as close as we can. We just want to make sure that it fits and it's not sticking out anywhere. But you can, as you can see, this stuff is really thin, so it's really not too much, but it's going to be just enough to raise that neck a bit. Okay, as you can see, I have this cut pretty much into place. Pretty funny, it's in this case it happens to be animal crackers, but it's the perfect size. And it's pretty dense material when it's compacted. So it's not gonna compact anymore, you know, that's it pretty much. But anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kinda, you know, I've seen where some people kind of glue these in. I mean, I think it's a good idea, just enough to make it where it's not gonna move before you put the neck on, but it's really not necessary. So, I mean, I think that the one thing I do want to do is I want to pre-do my holes for my neck. That way the neck screws are going to go on here real easy, and I'm not going to have to worry about, you know, finding them. That's about it, and we'll go to the next step. The next step will be putting the holes, finding, and I'm just going to take the actual screw that goes through the bolt-on neck and just poke it through the cardboard in that location. And then flip it over and put the neck back on, and we'll check back in there. Okay, I'm actually just holding it upright, and I'm going to go ahead and hand screw these in, just making sure I'm taking my time. I'm not, you know, going fast with it. You want to make sure you're actually hitting the neck holes that are pre-drilled into the neck, so you're not making new holes. But anyway, this would just be a time you want to take your time, and then just tighten them snug, but you're not going to crank these down to the, you know, you can always adjust them a little bit later. You don't have to crank them down. You just want to make sure they're nice and snug. All right, we got the strings back, or we got the neck back on. We got the action. Believe it or not, we didn't even have to change it. It actually is perfect now. So just that little bit. In most cases, some people might have to raise their bridge, but I totally lucked out in this one. And that thin little piece of cardboard brought me perfect. And the best part of it is the bar doesn't, I don't have it on right now, it does not bind when it's going down. When the Jackson Floyd Rose, when that bar is going down, it's not binding in the back, because it's got just enough space now. And you can see, I know it's kind of hard to tell from here, but it was a way bigger of a gap before. So anyway, neck shims do work. A little scary doing it, but it's really nothing if once you break down the parts and see exactly what it is. It's really not that scary. Hope this video helps. Have a good one.